Good morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back to Ireland and welcome back to beautiful sunny Friday in Galway City. Now, it will be 9 years since I moved here in November this year, so I figured it's time for a little bit of a summary and I don't know, kind of a decision of do I regret it or not, do I think it was a mistake or not. So yeah, let's get straight into it without any delay. I believe that the main reason why most of the people move comes from financial aspect of life. So let's start by that. Do I regret moving here and what is the financial English language situation here compared to Croatia? Some facts to start this off. In 2016/17, when I first when I first moved here, the minimum wage in Ireland was, I believe, 9.20 or 9.25, something like that. You can easily fact check that on internet. I didn't bother, to be honest. Now, just comparison, so that was 8 years ago, and the minimum wage in Croatia now in 2025 is 5.60 per hour. So that is not even comparable. Now, the minimum wage currently in 2025 in Ireland is 13.50, I believe, hourly. Now, I'm talking about the minimum wage because I think that's the worst case scenario, right? When you move somewhere, the worst case scenario is you work for a minimum wage. Obviously, the standard of living is very different in two countries. I hope the music is not too long now. Too loud? Let me pass this guy and then we'll continue. Yeah, the cost of life, of course, is not the same. But it is unbelievable to me that with the exception of tobacco, cigarettes and alcohol, which is at least double in price in Ireland, the rest of the things are equal or cheaper. Yeah, some things in Ireland like meat, dairy and products like that are cheaper than they are in Croatia. Like, I think you spend the same amount of money to feed yourself in Croatia and in Ireland, and the difference in wage is astonishing. So yeah, from that aspect, no, I do not regret my decision to move to Ireland. Now, I've had an interesting conversation the other day on my live. I do have a gaming channel too where I stream every weekend, but that's beside the point now. One of the people in chat mentioned that there is no country in the world or place in the world where you can live on a minimum wage. I completely disagree with that. When I moved here, I did live on a minimum wage for over 2 years, I would say. And I still managed to not just live here and enjoy myself, but also save some money to go and spend 2 months every year in Croatia. Every summer I went to Croatia for 2 to 3 months. So yeah, of course, it's not the same for someone who has a family and 2 kids. It would be practically impossible, I believe that. But for a single person, I don't see any problems living on a minimum wage. And I was also paying my rent and my bills and everything during that time. It's not like I was roaching somewhere for free. So yeah, comment section, tell me what you think about all of that, not just about life on a minimum wage. But yeah, I do think it's feasible and I do not regret my decision of moving to Ireland. Now, there's also an aspect of social welfare. I know there's well, not just talks, it's a fact that some people come to Ireland and then live out of welfare. But even some people, not just in Ireland, but in Croatia, that are on social. And then they complain about how the social should be higher because they can go on their summer trips or something like that. Those people are just, sorry, but morons. Like, the point of social is not for you to live comfortably. It's for you to get out of your couch and find a fucking job. You're not supposed to be going on vacations and planning trips while you're on social welfare. Sorry, but that's just idiocracy. I mean, I don't know. You can tell me what you think again, but that's a little bit off topic. Well, my hand actually hurts from holding this camera so long. Doing this all in one go, and I did not plan to do it. The second biggest problem I would say you can encounter when you move, not just to Ireland, but to any other country other than your own, is of course the topic of your friends and family. Of course, yes, you will miss your friends, you will miss your family, but is it the end of the world? I would say no. Again, you do not have to be alone, you do not have to be locked into the house and just going to work and nowhere else. I see a lot of people doing that exact mistake, and it's just not the way to go, especially if you're coming somewhere alone, which I did. It's not the way to move forward long term. You need to go out, you need to hang out, you need to find some new, I would say new friends. Of course, they will never replace your friends from home. It will never be the same. But I do have friends here. I'm on my way to a friend's house now to have a few pints, because why the hell not? But yeah, it's just because it is easy in Ireland to get a new, let's say, group to hang out, something like that. Wherever you go in a pub, chances are somebody will start talking to you. People don't just sit and mind their own business here. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. Of course, sometimes you don't want to talk to people, but you don't have to then. But yeah, you get my point. If you move anywhere, don't just sit at home and go to work and be miserable for the next 7, 8, 10, or I don't know how many years you're there. Go out, meet some people and hang out. Trust me, your life will be much, much nicer. And then, of course, you can go home, you can visit your friends. My situation is a bit specific because I do go home. I'm basically not working 3 months every year because that's how I live my life. I don't want to be working 11 months to have 3 or 4 weeks off. That is, for me, that is just not an option. But yeah, you get what I mean. Go find someone, talk to people, hang out, have a beer. If you don't drink, have a tea, coffee, whatever you like, and yeah, you get my point. Next one, safety. Is Ireland safe? Now, I will be completely honest. I don't think I would feel safe living in Dublin. I don't like big cities. I don't even like Zagreb in Croatia, which is smaller than Dublin. But yeah, recently there's been some stuff, I don't know, some people say it's always been like that, some people say it's worse now. I don't know, the whole anti-immigration narrative in Ireland is, I don't know, sometimes people think it's dangerous. I do believe that in some cases there's actually few people were killed in Dublin last year just because they weren't speaking Irish. One of them was actually Croatian. So yeah, I don't think I would feel safe living in Dublin. In Galway, on the other hand, I have zero issues. I've never had an issue here with anything, and honestly, I don't think I will. Some crap can happen anywhere, of course. That's just the world we live in. But yeah, no, I would say if you go out of Dublin, basically, I think you should be fine. Not saying that something will certainly happen to you in Dublin. I don't know, I've never lived in Dublin. But yeah, my personal opinion is that I wouldn't feel safe there now. The whole, should you be worried about the whole, if you're on the internet, you will see a lot of go home and Ireland is full stuff and things like that. Honestly, most of those people at least claim that they have nothing against the EU citizens. Now, the internet warriors are something different, because even though they claim that, they also claim that everyone should leave, even though they have no idea how the bloody country would function after 500,000 people left. But that's a topic for maybe another time. But yeah, I don't think you should be worried about that, basically, at least not in Galway City. As I said, I've had zero problems here and I feel safe no matter the time of the day. Like we had one of our patrons is actually moving here from South African Republic, and I never thought about it that way, but he mentioned that his wife, who is already here, was surprised how she feels safe walking alone to the shop at 9 p.m. And I never thought about it that way, because well, not even in Croatia is one of the safest countries, I would say, in the world, not just in the Europe. And I've never thought about people having to worry about walking alone at 9 p.m. It's never occurred to me. Comment section, as always, let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. But yeah, my opinion is that it's safe. And again, yeah, well, you can see where this video is going. I do not regret moving to Ireland, but yeah, I'm just trying to elaborate why, I guess. One more thing we should probably talk about when talking about moving to Ireland is, of course, the Irish weather. You're gonna see a lot of people saying that how it's depressive here, how it's raining constantly, everything is dark and grey. Yeah, that's over-exaggeration. Galway is one of the rainiest cities, but you get nice days like this. Also, it's not raining constantly, and the most important, which might suit some people, there's no extremes in Ireland. In Croatia, you go to Croatia in July, it can be over 40 degrees. You go in winter, some places it will reach -10, which is proper summer and winter. I don't think I should go there. There's some kind of power thing happening. I think it will be too loud, so let's just stand here now. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is there's no extremes here. Like, you will never need a winter skiing jacket, and you will never need to, I don't know, you get what I'm saying. Maybe I don't, but yeah, basically it's not that bad. It's not bad at all if you ask me. Like, of course, some people will mind the cloudy days and rain, but I don't know, I'm a type of person who loves them because I get to sit and play my games and watch TV shows. I love that too. I think the best days to do that and is when it's all dark and gray outside. So yeah, again, it's personal preference probably, but I don't think it's that bad, and I do not think it will worry you unless you really, really hate rain. Tell me what you think about all of this. If you like this video, we make 1 or 2 per week, usually 1 to be honest, depending on how much time we have. If you want more, we have Patreon. Patreons get videos before they are published on YouTube. They get monthly live streams, they get bonus content, they get deleted scenes, all of that goody stuff, plus of course the group chat and the access to the lives. Yeah, check out my gaming channel too if you like gaming. I'm live every Friday, Saturday and Sunday, sometimes weekdays too, but usually I'm working, so yeah, you get what I mean. If you like this, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. Comment section, wow, that's bright now, huh? Tell me, why is that so bright now? Comment section, tell me what you think. Subscribe, and I'll see you in next one. I am starving and I'm going drinking, so I need to eat. I need to make a base layer in my stomach so I can drink a lot. You get what I mean? We're done now. See you in the next one. All right, folks, this guy really wants to be in a video. Come here. Come on, tell us something.
Nah.
You know this is going in now. I guess he changed his mind when he actually had to do it. So, ID Smash Burgers, one of the best buy options here in Galway. It's 12 something for a meal deal with chips and a drink, and Handsome Burgers and other places will charge you 16, 17 just for a burger. So, not just for the same. So, yeah, ID Smash Burger. Check it out, and now we're seriously done with it because, yeah, sun is out, food is coming, it's beer time.